Hi, William. A couple of quick points here. First thing I noticed is this image here does not have the tag of image responsive assigned to it. I'm just going to throw this into a web editor. I'm not sure which one you're using, but I'll do a view source. Okay, and I'll just copy all this into a web editor here just so you can see, and we'll go find that picture. Okay, you're using auto style 3s in there, so you're using like Expression Web or a Microsoft program. What you need to do, you can do this in code and you can also do this in the design view, but you need to remove the width, the height right here, okay, and the auto style as well. I'm not sure what the auto style comes from, but we need to add a class of, right here after the image tag, you need to hit the space bar, type the words class, and it should pop up in the list like it does right there. And then you need to add img hyphen responsive. Okay, if the image itself is wider than say 280 to 300 pixels, meaning that it's not going to fit well onto a mobile device, it should be positioned so it should be using that tag. Now the other thing we have here is this column small here, a width of 33% left in that. This needs to be removed. That is not mobile friendly, and it's probably something that's just happened while in the editor. They've moved something around with that particular column, but that needs to go because that is part of the problem. Sometimes Expression Web or Front Page or SharePoint Designer will add inline styles because you've jiggled something around in the design view, and mobile screens don't like that, so you'll have to remove that as well. Okay, so that's sort of the beginning of what I see. Okay, I don't see where's that auto style coming from there. Auto style 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just looking for widths. This one right here, this auto style 1, width of 1228, that could be part of a problem, but do what I suggested there first. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's any other big obvious things there. Let's just see if I can show you what I'm talking about here when you're working with an image. Okay, so here is an image. Let's pretend this is where your image would show up. I don't have your site, so right. If you double click on an image, and when you put an image in the page in design view, double click on it afterwards, after you've put the image in the page. Hit the appearance tab, and see where it says specify size right here? Uncheck that option. Always uncheck the specify size option, and then click OK. Okay, and that will remove the height and the width for you, so you don't have to go into code to do that. Okay, and like I said, if the image is wider than say 300 pixels or so, then you'll want to add the image class of responsive on there, like I showed you. Okay, here's another example, right? Just double click, go to appearance, width 301. You might get away with that, but it's still best to uncheck it. Okay, and boom, do not specify, and like that.